Chet, what is up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
How are you?
Oh, I'm living. Life is good.
Good deal.
Awesome.
I like it.
So tell us, I know you got, you and I have talked a few times recently. So tell us what's going on with them guys, and then we'll talk about that show you got as well.
Well, for the last 2 or 3 months, we've been focusing heavily on trying to get our third album locked up. We have some recording left to finish, but we're fixing to hit the road back this weekend. We start out in Ponchatoula on Saturday with our brothers in Love to Hate and Drab, another good local band that is incredible, doing incredible things. And then really our biggest focus is Dirty 30 Fest in July and Hometown Throwdown, first annual, hopefully, in Thibodaux. That's our 2 main focuses right now. And then in the process, we're going to try to finish up our third album and hopefully get that released as soon as we can.
For those of you that don't know what he's talking about when he says Dirty 30 Fest, there it is.
Boom.
So it's happening July 22nd, and that's still the old poster. But anyways, it's July 22nd, Seventh Day Slumber, the band that will be joining us here in just a few minutes, Rise Among Rivals, Envision, Seven, Carbon Stone, and them guys. Pardon the Scars is not part of the show, unfortunately, but it's still going to be one hell of a show and a good time at the Juke Joint on July 22nd. Tickets on sale right now. All ages.
I edited that graphic. How have you not got the new graphic up?
Because it's not in this system. Don't you have the admin login for this so you could have changed out the poster?
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Just saying. But anyways, all ages show, $15 in advance for over 21, $25 in advance for under 21, and you can get those tickets at thesound228.com.
Hell yeah.
If I could drop
get
it
the
like
audio.
Killer
attached,
lineup.
though. So tell us about the Hometown Throwdown. Tell us about everything that you got going on there, because you guys rented out a building for this and all that, right?
That's correct. So the city of Thibodaux, Louisiana has been kind of dead when it comes to music, live music. There's a few bars that still hold live bands, but nothing really for rock. We reached out to some friends of ours and some people we know to see what we can do to start bringing shows back, and we had no luck. So we decided to take matters in our own hands, and we rented out the largest event center in South Louisiana, outside of New Orleans and Baton Rouge, and decided to put 8 bands together, and we're going to do it ourselves. It's an all ages event. It is a mixture of music. We try to spotlight as much as we can on the local artists that don't get as much attention, I guess you would say. There are a couple country bands. Undivided Band is playing as well, with a little mix of country, rock, rap. And then we start getting a little heavier, starting out with Silverdose and the Love to Hate. Our brothers in Green Gasoline are going to be there with us. Steve Blaze with Sledgehammer will be there, and we're going to headline the show. And our attempt is to make this an annual thing to try to bring that live music scene back, because it's been kind of dead for a long time.
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good lineup.
Yeah, that's a good lineup. It's good. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
May have to make a trip to South Louisiana.
No, we would highly recommend that. It's I know some of these bands don't get out as much, like Green Gasoline and all don't really travel as much as they'd like, and some of these other bands are really, really local. But man, they're incredibly talented. They're really good guys, really great people, and they all deserve some attention. So we're hoping to get some of that for everybody and kind of spread the love.
Yeah,
absolutely. So tell us about the new video that we're getting ready to play here for the first time that anybody other than people in this room have seen.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so that's actually our first single off of our third upcoming album. The title of the album is Delusions, but we chose this song as our first single because we feel like this song is kind of different. You know, most of our music none of it's really two of the same, but it's really different from the stuff that we've done before. You start hitting that third album challenges, and you know, up until recently, we hadn't really been working with any producers or anything. We had been doing everything ourselves. So with Push Away, we feel like it's a slightly different direction. It's heavy, it's jamming, it's melodic, but on top of that, it's fun. And I think it's kind of the next phase of them guys moving forward, hoping to take things maybe a little bit more seriously. It's all fun and games, but we realize that we may have a good thing going, and we're trying our best to kind of move forward with that a little bit. We all have crazy day jobs and lives and kids, and it's tough, but it's fun and we enjoy it. We enjoy being around the scene, and we figured if we take it a little more serious and go to the next level, it may be something beneficial for us.
There you go.
Well, here we go. It is the world premiere of Them Guys. Check it out, and you're watching the sound. All right, it's called Push Away. Them Guys, man, good stuff there.
Yeah,
so tell us about it. Tell us who directed it, who filmed it, all that kind of good stuff.
Well, first and foremost, we want to give a huge shout out to Nick Miller. Nick Miller did an incredible turnover for us on this. It was we really didn't have all our logistics lined up when we were ready to shoot. We just knew we were going to Biloxi, and Nick pulled a rabbit out of his hat and got with Dustin with Awaken the Giant, and we borrowed their room, and it actually went really well.
That room's getting a lot of video shot in it.
Yeah, and I mean it's a great little spot. Also Ross, our sound man, who came in clutch. He kind of came in last minute and dialed in all the lights and made everything look half decent, I would say. We really didn't have a big game plan. We just knew we wanted to do it, and it was our first experience with doing something like this. And Nick Miller and Ross Johnson were incredible for us. Gene showed up and helped us out with some stuff. A huge shout out to Spade Images. But yeah, it was a really big group effort. Thank you to Dustin. Alex with Envision was there. It was a really good experience, man. And it was, for not knowing what we were doing and not knowing what we were getting ourselves into, I really think it came out well.
Wow, that's a great opportunity. I mean, just hearing about all the different bands and all the people that you just mentioned, that's like 4 or 5 bands from down that way coming together to all help out and make sure you guys put out a great product. So kudos to all of those band members for, that's what music should be. That's what we should be doing for each other, lifting each other up and helping each other out and not, being so cutthroat. I love to hear that. Seriously, it's a, really stand up and help your fellow man,
That's what
the
it's all
premise
about.
of the show.
Yeah.
That's the premise of the show, is to create, we wanted to create a scene here locally first, and then, it's grown digitally, but yeah, exactly that kind of shit,
Yeah. So that's one thing I love is artists supporting artists. I'm big on that. When I see someone else pulling someone else up with them, why not? You never know when that band that you're helping can help you.
Yeah. Yeah, great video. It turned out killer. I seen somebody comment about the guitar tone in there. That I was picking up on that for sure, but it was really good, man.
Nice. So where can people get tickets for the Throwdown?
So tickets are only available on Ticketmaster. I wish I had one of those little sound things in the back to do boo. We don't like Ticketmaster so much, but it's not our friends. But thank you.
Evan's got it.
Well, right. So unfortunately, the venue will only let us use Ticketmaster. They won't let us do it on our own. So, we have to respect their wishes and do what they ask. So it's going to be on Ticketmaster. If you see a link to the flyer, there's a QR code on it you can scan. Ticketmaster link. I think I've shared a bunch of links on the Them Guys page.
Anthony just threw it up in the comments. So
that's right.
There we go, Anthony.
And it's so it's $30 entry for adults, and 10 and under I think is $5.
It is $5.
Yeah, and our hope is to make it a big time family event. We want everybody to drag their kids and show that this local music scene for us that's what it's about. It's about family, friends, and gathering.
Definitely.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Well, Chet?
I've got a question about Dirty 30 Fest.
All right, go ahead.
So, Chet, you've got, Seventh Day Slumber coming down, Rise Amongst Rivals, Carbon Stone, they're all coming down. And I know of a few people coming from out of state down to Dirty 30 Fest. So, as a local band, what do you want those people that don't know you or haven't seen you before take away from that show?
I would say first and foremost, which is the same thing that we preach about everything that we do in this community, is nobody leaves strangers. We don't have acquaintances. We're all friends. We're all family in this. It's, music is our is our common ground. And, we like to leave every situation with friends and family. That being said, we want these guys from all over the place to see that we still have it down here. And, we are capable of coming together and making a great thing happen, whether it's national acts, local acts, it doesn't really matter. We're all working together to make it happen. And to me, that's the most important part, because it's not about them guys. It's not about just Envision and Carbon Stone and Seven. It's about the scene as a whole. And as long as we can stick to that and everybody work together with that, I think everybody can get something out of that. I believe that everybody can come in and see how much we actually genuinely care about each other, and we actually love working with the people that we work with. And if that's all they take going home, then great, outside of getting a jam up rock show.
Love it. I'm going to do a Kevin now. Jared.
Flip it.
Flip it.
Cut that. So, all right, Chet, thank you so much. Congratulations on the new music video. It's on all streaming platforms coming up Saturday. So congratulations on that, dude.
Thank you,
Well
brother.
done,
I
man.
appreciate it.
And we will chat with you later, Chet.
Awesome.
All right.